Okay, so I just got this machine, the Mast Fold Pro, and one of the things I keep coming across is how to wrap this guy. I just got it last night, played around with it, and I'll show you. If you try to wrap it with just a single sleeve, it's going to be kind of a pain. So I have found a better way, the best way I could find. You still definitely want to clean it off afterwards, you know, with germicidal solution, of course, cold sterilization, follow those instructions and all that. But a good preventative measure for bloodborne pathogens, you know, would be to put it on one of these sleeves. This is one that I tried earlier. If you throw it on there, it's pretty tight. Of course, you'd wrap the end, etc. But when you go to change, you can't grip. I mean, you can change a little bit there. When you go to change the throw or the cam, you can't, you're fighting it, right? So we will cut to sliding this condom off of this thing. The first thing you're gonna need is a piece of barrier film, whatever brand you choose, and a pair of scissors. So you're going to take that piece of barrier film, you're going to attach it on top of these numbers. Try not to hit the seam. So it has three moving parts basically, or three separate pieces. So you want to wrap this as tight as you can around that seam. Mindful of these buttons, they do pop off. I made a different video on that. And you can leave the end hang off, just like that. You fold it over, I'll do that in a moment. Next is the centerpiece. You want to fold and just leave I don't know, half an inch. You know, that's what she said, right? Just fold the rest over and stick it to itself. And then cut about half of that off. Okay. Now that you folded it in half and you've cut the other half off because it'll be too big and get in the way, we attach it to the seam. And like before, wrap it around, just attaching to that middle piece. And if you get a little extra, I mean, you can cut it off, whatever. Okay. So now these pieces can still move. It's a little hard to see the, turn it on, cool. A little hard to see the numbers, location, but we're still freely moving. Versus the other way, right? Now, you can take your bag and it's gonna slide over just like a sweet, sweet loose condom or a tight condom, you know. Wish we had some magnums for this bad boy, but if it won't slide over, you can kind of open it, stretch it out. It kind of glides over pretty easily. Now this is the part where you could either cut this off or you could pull it back. I would say just kind of cram it up like this. And we're going to set this here. All right, we're going to grab some tape, fresh roll. What I like to do actually, before I get into it, is even if you wrap this, it's gonna slide off like a used condom wire tattooing. So what I like to do is take a small piece of this Wrap it around. Doesn't matter how pretty it is, you're gonna freaking cover it anyway. That way, when the ye old tattoo condom slides over it, and don't forget to overlap here, not too much, just enough. We can slide this bad boy on. And then I like to tape these sides down just because I'm freaking anal. So just use a piece of tape. We got the hole there. Pinch that off so that's sealed. Pinch that off. And then proceed with the final step. And here you can wrap as much, I guess, or as little as you want. Kind of like somewhere in the middle. Okay, and we're good. This is sealed off. Not too pretty, but as you can see, I can adjust needle depth. We can power the bad boy on, easy, right? And if we want to, we can hold it in the middle and still adjust wherever the fuck it is, the cam length. So 2/4, and she's still sealed, and you're not twisting your machine where you're ripping the barrier. This is the best way I could find. Of course, when you're done, still spray it down, follow all your precautions, and if anybody knows a better way, let me know.